Hello, everyone. In this lesson, we're going to create this nice hover effect for the social media icons. So when I hover over any icon, you can see that a green background kicks in, the icon color changes, and it gets bigger. So let's see how we can do that. All right, so here in my HTML, you can see I have a link to the Font Awesome Icons library that will give us access to all the Font Awesome icons. I will start by adding a div and giving it a class of container. Then, inside of it, I will add a link and give it a class of icon. Then inside that, I will add I for Font Awesome Icons, and I will give it a class of FAB. FA, Facebook, F. This class will just display the Facebook icon. Then I will copy this link, paste it 4 times, and I will add the other icons we want, like Twitter, Google, YouTube, and Instagram. So here, you can see our icons are all sitting in a row, and they're looking pretty ugly. So let's go to our CSS and make them look a little better. I will start by targeting the container, and I will add display, flex. Then I will target the links with the class of icon, add width, 90 pixels, then height, 90 pixels as well. Then I will add background color, this white color, margin, 10 pixels, border radius, 30%, and finally, color, our nice green color. All right, let's keep it moving. I will go right here inside the container and add text align, center, to center the icon, like so. Then I will go to the icon and add box shadow, and add some box shadow, then position, relative. All right, now we need to work on the icons inside our link. So I will say icon, I to target the icons. Then I will add line height, 90 pixels, so that the icon will be centered vertically. Then font size, 25 pixels, and transition, all 0.2 seconds. Good. Now our icons are looking exactly like we want. So let's move on to the next step. When hovering over any link, I want to make the icon change colors to match the background, and I want the icon to become a little bigger. So let's do that. I will say icon, on hover. I will make some changes happen to the Font Awesome icon. I will add transform, scale, 1.3, so it will become bigger, and color, this white color, just like the background color. So now, when I go and hover over any icon, you can see the color becomes the same as the background, which is why we aren't able to see it anymore. But let's go on to the next step. We need to create the moving green background that shows up when we hover over the icons. So let's create that. I will go right here and add icon, before. And I will add content, empty, position, absolute, width, 120%, and height, 120% as well. Then background color, our green color. Then I will add left, minus 110%, and top, 90%. So now you can see we have our green background, and it's sitting in this position because of the top and left values we added to it. Let's go and add transform, rotate, 45 degrees to rotate the green background. All right. Now we need to make it move across our link when we hover over it. So if we take a look at our demo, you can see that when I hover over the link, the green background comes from its starting position, then moves across the link until it goes up toward the top right a little bit, then returns and covers the link. So we are going to use CSS animations to create this effect. We will have 3 stages of animation. In the first stage, the background will be at its original position. Then, at the second stage, at 50% of the animation duration, the background will be shifted a little to the top right corner of the link. Then we move to the third stage. At 100% of the duration, it will go back to cover the link. So, let's do that. I will go right here in my CSS and create a new animation and just name it Animation. And inside of it, at 0% of the animation duration, I will say left, minus 110%, and top, 90%. If you remember, those are the values that we already applied up here. So that should make the animation start from the original position of the green background. Next, I will copy that, paste it again, and at 50% of the animation duration, I will change the left to 15% and the top to minus 30%. Then, at 100%, I will make the left minus 10% and the top minus 10% as well. Now, we need to add this animation to the green background. So I will go up here, and when hovering over the icon, I will make some changes happen to the green background. I will add animation, then the animation name, which is animation, then animation duration 0.7 seconds, and animation iteration count 1, because we want this to happen only one time when we hover. And finally, animation fill mode forwards, because we want the green background to stay in its final position after the animation finishes. And one thing left, which is hiding the parts of the green background outside of the link by going up here inside the icon selector and adding overflow, hidden. And now, when I go and hover over the link, you can see our green background comes from the bottom left corner, then moves up until it shifts a little beyond the top right corner, and then returns and covers the link. And while all that is happening, the icon itself gets bigger, and its color changes to match the background.